We are the compost collectors. My name's Erin.
I'm Alexa.
Okay, our problem in Payne is trash. Roughly there are about 300 million tons of trash that the nation develops a year. And every year the number increases. And we need to find a way to decrease it. The solution to our pain, it's recycling organic materials found in the trash, such as food, plastics, or metals, any of that sort of thing. It'll reduce the amount of trash that has been collected throughout the year. It'll improve soil health and for the crop growth. It'll interact the businesses with our environment, maybe helping them go green. It'll shrink the crop owners' needs for fertilizations and pesticides, which are also bad for our food. I'm organic, so I'm into that. It'll also decrease methane gas, which is produced by trash. And it'll minimize taxes and fees on waste disposal. Our main solution is to hire homeless to search through the food and waste product. They can search for recycled materials such as metals that we can make our trucks out of, plastics that we can make our bins out of for the food compost, and of course the food. We'll use the recycled materials to create food waste bins, like I said, and we'll just deliver them or give them throughout the area. We'll be able to deliver businesses and homeowners. So, I mean, any kind of food business, schools, amusement parks, homeowners can even do this. I mean, even for their own crops. We'll recover more than 5% of plastics that are produced. So, it'll reduce the percentage somewhat. And also a lot of plastics are brought up onto our beaches, and it'll also reduce that too. And I know it's bad for the ocean and for animal life. And then the buckets, they could last up to 1,000 years, so they would probably, I mean, we would never see them break down or, you know, I mean, they'll last forever for our lives or whatever.
What we found for the industry trends were we fit into 3 different industries and markets. The first being the agriculture industry, which is our main solution and focus. Around 25 to 40% of the food grown and produced and sold has never been consumed by customers and patients. Secondly, crops right now rely heavily on input fertilizer and pesticides, as she had mentioned. So we're kind of hoping to shift that direction and use it as like a seeding. And right now there are over 2.1 million farmers. And in 2011 there was generated over 374 billion value in the agricultural market. And in this market, the total grain production was about 321.4 million. Our second industry was composite industry, which is our main focus of transportation. The U.S. is known to be the second largest market after China. In 2015, it was found to be 8.2 billion in value, making the transactions in business, and over 65% growth is focused to be expected in 2020 with $12 billion and a 6.6 compound annual growth rate. Our third bucket is the waste management market. In 2010, there was 60 million food value waste, and only 40 million of this was found to go to the landfills. Over 300 pounds is wasted per person, and in 2013, the U.S. produced 254 billion tons wasted. According to the census, our opportunity size of agriculture, there is about 2,109,303 farms in America right now, which total about 915 million acres of the land in the U.S. And in focusing on restaurants, the statistics portal expected concluded that in spring 2016, there was 11,620 restaurants totaled in Indiana. Focusing more on the Evansville area and the tri-state, there was found to be 137 restaurants, 29 grocery stores, 64 convenience stores, and 38 schools and universities totaled in this area. So we are kind of hoping to make a focus towards them and to link with them to be able to connect our business and work as a system to take their food waste and to be able to provide it either as a meal and to help the farmers.
So to understand this project more widely, we need to know who are our top competitors. So we have 4 options, which is Organic Recycling, Missouri Organic Recycling, Turning Earth, and Food Waste Reduction Alliance. So to start with the Organic Recycling, what they do is they only service grocery stores, and more than 34 states, but not all 50 of them. The second one is Missouri Organic Recycling, which is free Saturday drop-off only. Specialties, topsoil and mulch, takes grass clippings and leaves only. Third one is the Turning Earth. Focuses on anaerobic digestions, more turning food waste into natural gas and electricity, of course. And they also have food waste brought to them. The fourth one is the Food Waste Reduction Alliance, which reduces the amount of food waste that was generated and increases the amount of safe, nutritious food donated to those in need of it. And the last is recycle unavoidable food waste diverting it from landfills. And the last one is value proposition, which what it does is provide a safer environment, reduce food waste, which will decrease by about 14% of the trash composition, get all communities involved in helping with food waste, free drop-off, and providing jobs for the homeless.
The problem, it's trash, and it's food waste, it's materials that can be recycled, and there are things that we could all do together as one world that could make not only our lives safer and our environment cleaner, but everyone's. It would benefit everybody in some way.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.